Trey, how are you doing? I love you. You never told me that you were a LARPer.
So
I think that's a huge development.
I just got back from mowing my parents' house, and
Of course.
I grabbed the old armor of God from my childhood. So I've got the breastplate of righteousness and the helmet of I think it's helmet of salvation. Oh, you wanted that, Jay?
What God though is the biggest question, because we got the 6.
The American God.
Oh, what's his Uncle Sam? Is that what you guys? Is that what his name is? I heard of him.
So my mom does a lot of plays and stuff, so she has a lot of costumes, and I thought about getting into there. There's a few problematic things. I'm pretty sure there's a Confederate hat, but to be fair, there's a Union hat as well. You know, you never know what you're gonna need for different plays. But there we go. My armor fits again. But
so I guess what's like the most
bedroom?
What's the most violent thing you've had to do with your armor? Either as like the victim or as like the violence maker. I don't know what you would call that.
Well, I mean, it's the armor of God, so it's kind of like paladin armor. So I've had to smite like people who curse or women who I deem to be inappropriately dressed. I just cut their head off in public, smite them down. It's just my duty. I don't enjoy it. Okay, I enjoy it.
5 minutes in. You made it 5 minutes in. Very interesting stuff. Don't worry. I am the white knight that will protect the ladies from Trey. We got this.
You got a fedora over there if we really want to get dressed up.
Now, okay, I will say I did wear fedoras when I was like 19. I thought they were cool. This was before it was like kind of cringy. Like I started wearing them right on the cusp of like, which sucked because I invested so much into all these different types of fedoras. I had one with like the Superman symbol, and I thought they were really nice. I thought it was really cool wearing them, and then next thing you know, it's like, I don't know what happened. They're just like fedoras weren't cool anymore. But I don't, if I'm being real, I don't think that's very fair. Godison saying refresh my camera. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm posting a picture. So this is me in high school in the chat. This was my Facebook profile picture when I started going out with my wife, and she said it was so cringe that it almost made our relationship never happen. But this is me in a play as a gangster, obviously.
Holy, stone cold killer over here. Wow.
I mean, I also wore a fedora to prom, which I feel like is the worst thing to admit. But it's
I'll show a picture of my fedora. I got one. I just gotta go into Facebook for a second here. But like
dude, I don't know. You got to be careful. So we were raiding last night. I'm sorry. Never mind. This is way too dark. I got on Facebook for 1 second and saw something really, really sad while I was middle of raiding. You got to be careful just randomly checking Facebook. Can I add you? Are we recording, by the way? Did we get that going?
It's a good question. My computer froze. Hold on. This is
okay.
People are leaving by the minute here. Yeah, guys, check this out. Right? EDM. That was at a dubstep festival. A friggin' dubstep festival, guys.
Yeah.
Can you get more 2012 than that? It was, and I got my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So this is what I did. This is so... Yeah, I was double fisting sandwiches for the whole weekend. This is what I did. I bought a loaf of bread, and then I took all the bread out, made every single piece of bread into peanut butter sandwiches, and stuck them back in the loaf. So then we had this loaf of bread with just like 12 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I thought it was we had literally snacks for the whole weekend. No one else ate them except for me, but it was great because you get some beers in you, and you want to throw down some PB and J Sammys. Very, very
Dude,
cool stuff.
I am so deep into my Facebook right now with my pictures. Oh my goodness.
But
yeah, there's the whole stuff on here. Sorry, I'm so sorry. We were so distracted.
What we really are doing here is there's a bingo coming up, and we got the live draft. Oh my God, J-Dog, is this you? Please tell me. Oh, come on, fedoras, bring them out, right? We got to bring them back because they look cool.
More fedora pictures.
They look cool. It's
God,
just
so
one dude wore it and said "Milady," and he fucking ruined it for everyone. Like they look great. That's the worst part. Is like one dude became a meme over it. I don't even know who he is. I don't know if you can hear. I got my kid in the background. He's screaming. But Trey. So yeah, what we're here for today is we are doing a draft. We're not talking about fedoras or.
We're doing Facebook Rewind.
Yeah, we're here to talk about our Facebook journeys. No, we're here for the live draft. We got bingo running. Trey, do you want to tell people what to expect from this bingo compared to like other bingos? Or maybe let's start from the beginning. Maybe someone's joining. I know there's a few people here. This is their first bingo ever, and maybe their only experiences with bingos with their grandma and grandpa, stamping those cards. They share some similarities, but they are very different.
They're so different that they don't really have anything in common. So bingo is an event where we're going to get a board and teams are going to compete. I can't look at the chat. These pictures are awesome. So bingo is an event where two teams are going to compete. Well, multiple teams are going to compete to complete a board. So the board is going to have tiles that will have drops that you need to get from content in the game. When you get that drop, you're going to screenshot it. You're going to post it into your team's screenshot chat, and that will count. And you're going to try to get the only real semblance to bingo is to get tiles in a row. But since this is a ring style, since we're doing a ring style, it's getting all of the ones in a ring. So the idea was our
It's cool. I hope, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I fucking hope bandanas don't go the way of fedoras, because I just started wearing these 2 weeks ago. I feel pretty fucking cool in them.
No, you're looking great.
And I don't want to have to share a friggin' picture of me in a bandana so everyone can make fun of it because someone else wears it and says something. Sorry, cut you off. Continue. Bingo. So we were trying to plan out a bingo, and us event planners, me specifically, get really excited and try to really come up with all these crazy ideas. And we're spamming it in the chat now. I gotta close the chat. Okay. I love that he put his signature.
Coda, one of our other mods, said, well, why don't we do a reloaded, like a summer rerun version of our last bingo? Because it's funny, bingo is so RNG based. It's so based on who your team is. He said we could run it back with the exact same board if we wanted to, and it'd be a completely different outcome. So that was the conception of the event. And then it kind of grew from there to being the summer rerun. We are going to be tweaking the board, but it's going to be very similar to the board we had for our Springo. But we decided to make it a little different. We're going to do 2 teams, just one team v team, 1v1, and it's going to be 4 days long. So it's going to be massive teams. We had 7 teams in the last bingo, but we're going to do 2 massive teams with a slightly scaled back board, and only 4 days long. So it's going to be short, sweet, and intense, just how I like it. So that is kind of the idea that we have going around. And that brings us to forming our teams. So right now we have 2 teams. We have the team of Winter Split and myself, and then we have a team of Coda and Midi. So, this time around's a little different than the last time because I didn't know, shut up, Midi. I didn't know what team I was going to be on, so I was trying to be balanced. But now, this time around, I'm a captain, so I can be as biased as I want. And, well, I don't know. I mean, me and Winter's team took second place. We did pretty darn good, so I don't know.
Here's the problem. Already putting a target on your team's back for getting DDoSed, and I don't want to put that energy out into the world, but a lot of our
in the Wilderness Clan.
Well, we're a lot of hackers and I don't know, other just you got to be careful, right? Bingo is a big deal, and yeah, you got to be careful of the DDoS attacks, or like you might not even realize you live close to another clan member. They sneak in, snip your Ethernet cord, and it's not good, but it gets serious business. We are looking to get started soon, though. The names will be getting picked, and as it does, we'll be announcing it. And if you have to cut out early, it looks like I'm recording it, so we should be able to post it. That'd be cool. But guys, let us. I want to know what is everyone doing in game right now. I'm super curious. Send it in the chat what you guys are doing in game right now. I'm bank standing, so I need ideas. Zaya, you can't just do Zaya Midi. Come on. Bank standing at Toa.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest.
Clues, mining coals in the coal mines. Standing still.
I shouldn't.
Are you though? Because your dude's always like kind of
get the poker, but
wiggling around. AFK Slayer, a
stack
of clues, Kraken, Duke, sitting at top bank, waiting for a +1, Smokey the Bandit. Man's gotta eat. I get it. Doing some prayer. Moons. We got some sand crabs. Someone logged out. Huge baby. Logging out. In the Photoshop right now. Feel Good is coming out. Feel Good, admin of the clan, showing that. Ooh, Mudge, you are in trouble by the automod for saying double fisting sandwiches. You gotta be careful. That automod. You never know. Might move to Kraken. Toa is too involved. It really is. Oh my god, I haven't done Toa. You know what it was? There's a few of us doing Toa, and I convinced them to pump it up to a 300, and then I died in like every room, and it was bad. So you had medic on.
The chat's saying you had medic on. Are you serious?
At 300, you can run medic. That's I
think not.
You didn't tell us, and it was evil. Well, I wouldn't say it's evil.
I can't remember. Was medic a part of? Wasn't there something with medic in the new Toa changes?
I don't know. But see, it's
there.
with the bandana makes sense. So it's all right. Oh, Dill's known to go AFK middle of Toa with timer on. We made the time. It was okay. I can't remember. My kid was doing something. He was supposed to be sleeping, and he was like, what I do now is because sometimes my kid has problems sleeping, I gotta tell him, buddy, I'm in a raid right now, and he's starting to understand because then the next morning he wants to see the pictures of all the monsters, so that I show him. It's fun. Very, very cool stuff.
Oh, speaking of monsters, I need to pull up our race here to see who goes first.
You hold ass back. I did. My dad wore short shorts, and all the time, whenever we called him out on it, he would just say he had soccer legs, and I never really understood what that meant until I got older, and now I can safely say I've got soccer legs. I can fucking run back really quickly. You'll hear me because I'm hustling. So yeah, it's yeah. Okay, Trey, getting set up. Yeah, Trey, you've got a duck race going on. This is going to let everyone know which team gets first pick. It's a big one, the first pick. So we'll see how does this duck. These aren't ducks at all, but anyways.
It's a monster race. I don't even think of it. So it looks like it randomized. It looks like me and Winter are the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and Coda and Midi are. Looks like at first I was thinking an alien from Aliens, but that kind of looks like from what's that movie with Tom Cruise? War of the Worlds, maybe. I'm gonna start it. Oh god, it's loud. Holy shit!
I can't. Hold on,
turn the. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, you can't hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I'll turn the music off.
So what do we do for 10 minutes?
That is going to be running. I can make the time short.
Should we go for a smoke break?
Turn it down. Okay.
Okay. Mandatory smoke break, guys. If you grab a pack if you need to. It. Okay, he's fixing it. Never mind.
5 minutes.
If you got them, and if you don't, you gotta go buy them.
Whoa. All right, 5 minutes.
We are a cigarette smoking clan.
Okay, now it looks like Coda and Midi are the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and me and Winter are some kind of transformer. Yeah. Okay, 5 minutes. Is 5 minutes okay? 1 minute?
1 minute. Okay, everyone's saying 1 minute.
All right. This is professional clan. I'm so sorry. All right. Now we have, okay, me and Winter are a dinosaur, and Coda and Mitty are another dinosaur.
Godzilla. It's Godzilla.
All right, this is the real one for real this time.
Trey, give me your best.
Yeah, looks like we got
it's
a T-Rex versus
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Give me your best impression of that?
Like me seeing Godzilla?
Yeah.
Just be like,
oh. You gotta yell, it's Godzilla. You gotta scream like
yeah, I feel, yeah, I don't know. I might get I don't know if I want to do that. I would probably run for my life and scream in terror. I don't know. You know, if I saw Godzilla in real life, it would be like, wait, is this, you know what I mean? Like, it would be like, is this actually God? You know,
the stream froze
I feel like
for
there's
me.
not enough.
Is it froze for others?
Oh, hold up.
Okay, we're going.
Do you see it now?
10 minutes.
Okay, I guess I have to have the window pulled up.
Oh, right, Mitty coming through.
Like Coda and Mitty are making.
Come on, Godzilla, step it up.
Wow.
Okay, now he's sprinting. Now he's sprinting. It's not enough. It's not enough. Mitty won.
All right, Coda and Mitty get the first draft pick.
And we will announce them, and yeah, we'll tell you like fun facts and give you some background on each of the players. It'll be good.
Okay, so I think we have let's see. Oh, okay, so we are getting into it. We have already gotten our first draft pick. So the number 1 draft pick for the 2025 Bingo Reloaded.
I don't have.
I'm so sorry. All right.
Oh, I have.
Okay.
I got a drum pad here, but I don't got the.
All right.
Is this working?
Perfect. All right. The number 1 draft pick is Mr. God of Sin.
Whoa!
Is going
God
to
of Sin.
the
I wish I had like streamers or something.
Team. Absolute gamer. I'm already sad that he's not on my team.
He is the Tob master. I was trying to think of like I like what is it when the same sounds alliteration. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Tob connoisseur works.
All right,
Dill's looking like it's Will. What if we're the same person? It's Will or it's Dills.
All right, the number 1 draft pick for the Winter Split and Trey team is Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood.
So we are getting the European representation going on the Winter Split Trey.
Starting strong.
Trey block
Hell yeah.
team. Winter Wankers. Okay, I didn't know if I was allowed to say Winter Wankers. So our team name as of right now is officially Winter Wankers.
And Feelgood, he is like I would say more of a jack of all trades. You know, you look at God of Sin, he just destroys at top. You know, whereas a Feelgood, you'll see him running Toa. You're not going to see God of Sin running Toa. No, you don't see God of Sin running Toa. Feelgood, he's doing Mole sometimes, or Scurilius, Obor. Anyways, just all the bosses. You know how it is. Which is really great stuff. Sorry, I'm lost in my chats. We're just going back in.
Yep. Lots of different chats going on here. All right. Yeah, I Feelgood is the gameriest gamer. I wouldn't have chosen anybody different. I stand by my captain's choices.
We do have our next pick
from the.
You take this one.
Have
my neighbor.
Mitty Coda, do we have a team name for you guys yet, or are we gonna hold off on that? I will call you. I guess I can just call you the Mitty Codas. The itty bitty Coda. Nah, never mind. We'll figure it out. Okay, so the Mitty Coda next pick is, Blood Splat.
What?
Another absolute gamer, and
he splats the blood, not of his own, of others.
Absolute beloved member of our clan. And absolute gamer. Never heard his voice though. He joins, doesn't have a mic, I think, and it's raised a lot of questions about what his voice sounds like. I am imagining like I have a voice in my head for him, but
one of those
I gotta say, I gotta say him paired up with God of Sin is absolutely deadly. That is a great combo. Those two are, they're quite a pair to have on your team.
But this is the thing. You get two of them. They're a deadly combo together. Can you get them into a fight? And then suddenly, boom, where'd they go? You know what I mean? Like that. You can turn it against each other sometimes. Okay, next up we have from Winner Split's team, the biggest baby of them all. Huge baby. Master at Photoshop. So guys, let's be careful. Double check all screenshots that come through. We see what he can do. He's exposed himself early on, so you got to be, just double check the metadata is all I'm going to say. Master of the Photoshopper.
Absolutely huge. Getting Huge Baby back on our team. He was one of the anchors of the Altar Boys in our original Springo. He ran so much TOA and so much next for us, and not gonna pretend like he got a lot of drops, but he did a lot of content, and the drops will come. Hopefully he's been saving it for this event. We can only hope.
Very good stuff. And now we have Mitty with the next pick. Another solid choice. Trey, who do we have? I can't look.
Oh, okay. We have Almond Lord as our next pick.
The Lord of Almonds himself. Get some cashews in front of him. You gotta be careful. He don't like cashews, but almonds. Careful.
I've heard they are a joy. But I've never been a fan of them myself.
I like almonds. My wife made homemade almond milk once. Fucking disgusting. It was so gross. Oh my god.
Okay, so
I'm on that.
Dills, we've talked in the past about doing some like live streams for podcasts and stuff, and I think this is proving that's a terrible idea because I'm getting told in the chat that my jokes are not funny. Oof. And I don't think I can I don't think I could handle that if we were doing this a lot more.
It's tough. That's where the cigarette breaks come in. I always set them like every 20 minutes or so. You can get out there and hide for a bit. I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore, by the way. For some reason, they're on my mind today. Your jokes are the fedora of hats. They look cool.
I'm really struggling with that one.
They look cool, and then someone comes along and shows you that meme, and you're like, fuck. It's lame.
My jokes are
We have
a
new pick from Winner Split's team. It is the one who can flip backwards, and he's knighted. Sir Back Flippy himself.
That is amazing.
He is a... I was going to say, for some reason, I think of Toa. When I hear Sir Back Flippy, I think of Toa. But I know he is more than just Toa. Oh.
So in the last event, Sir Backflippy told our team, he said, "Don't go to nobody needs to go to Toa. I'm going to take care of it for you." And I saw that man go through absolute misery, and he finished the Toa tile for us. He carried the team in a lot of ways. Him and Huge Baby were at Toa constantly until that tile was done. And you know what? I'm very happy to see that Winter is getting the gang back together. We got Huge Baby, we got Sir Backflippy. The Winter's Altar Boys are making a big appearance back in Bingo Reloaded, and I don't know how the other team is gonna even compare, but they've made some good picks so far.
We have next with Mitty, who has picked the one and only Dissipate. We used to be neighbors. Used to. Also a very good shredder. I'm trying to think because we were posting pictures of all of our animals the other day, and I know Dissipate came in there with all of his little fur babies. Very cute. Very cute
Dissipate
stuff.
Is a solid choice for. He's a triple threat. I like to, if we're talking about raids, he can run every raid, and that is a huge thing to have for one of your bingo people. Someone like God of Sin, he's a master of Tob, he's a master of chambers, but you can't get him, no matter what you do, you're not going to get him to go to Toa. So someone like Dissipate can come in strong for the team. He's a triple threat. We won't talk, maybe don't go to Yama, but other than that, he is a absolute gamer.
Triple threat. I'm always curious, what does he have to do to get to the quadruple threat? But we'll get there soon. Next, we have from Winner Split, the one that dibbles with Seed Dibbler, which is it's cool. We don't not too many farm themed tiles, but you can assume Lots of potions for PVMing.
Yeah, it's hard to. I'm trying to think of another example of a worse, like more poorly aged username. I mean, the seed dibbler itself has been made irrelevant now that you can do barbarian farming, and you can plant seeds without a seed dibbler. So it's sad to see someone like that just go by the wayside. And apparently, that is new information to somebody in the chat that you don't need a seed dibbler.
And
so you can do barbarian farming.
Here's a problem, Toasty. So Midi's next pick for their team is Toasty. But Toasty, you just revealed that you didn't know about the seed dibbler trick. But I gotta give you some credit. I just learned that too recently. I didn't realize it. I brought the seed dibbler around with me everywhere, and then I don't know what happened. I found out somehow. But it's okay. You know what? Max since 2019, Who Farms? That's right. Been shredding. He knows the game. He's been hanging out with us for oh my God, a long time, hasn't it? Very cool stuff. Okay, Trey, why don't you want to tell us who Winner Split has chosen for their next pick?
Yeah, Winner Split has chosen ARH for our next pick.
And what?
Someone who I haven't.
What does ARH stand for? What does it say? What do you think ARH would stand for? Araxite?
Am really happy. Oh, okay.
Ra for Zalra, and H for Hespori. Okay, so
we
panicked there.
We were really trying to. I think me and you were really trying to make the whole Ra thing happen, calling Zolra just Ra, but
I always like Zully.
Never caught on.
I kind of like Zully.
Okay,
it's
Zully.
Nice. Yeah, a little Zully. All right, and now Midi
says a righteous homie.
Midi has picked the next. I will announce this one. It is the one and only Gator Dick. Yeah. Oh, I had Gator Dick on my team last bingo, is it? Oh, great shredder. Absolute shredder. And apparently it's not Dick, it's what, Deek? I don't know about that one though. I think it might be
It's Gator Dick. Wait, so he was on your team for last bingo?
Am I getting mixed up? I'm a little hungover today, so my brain's not working very well. I thought we were.
Well, so I was just thinking if you were telling me that Gator Dick was on the back shots, that would be a very funny. I mean, it's very fitting.
I think he took me through my first chambers on my iron. Winner Split.
We're getting confirmation he was on the back shots.
Hell yeah, I knew it. I'm not dumb. Okay, Winner Split has picked the next. Trey, do you want to announce who has been chosen from Big Dub?
Yes, one of my favorite punny names in the clan. We have Hannah, also known as Ikarambwan. That was a username that I saw it typed out and I was like, okay, I don't know what that means. And then somebody was like, that's a great pun. And I was like, looked at it again. I was like, oh, it's like Ikaramba. And thought that was great. So as a player, I know Hannah has a absolutely atrocious TOA log. So I believe we're up to five or six wards now. So hopefully we can maybe get something a little better. You know?
Yeah, you want to say a ward for every finger? So collect them all. Get into the double digits.
We tried.
Good to go there.
Please, can we try to do that? I don't know.
Yeah,
7. She has 7. Oh my God.
And then Midi, we have announcing the next on his pick, Mr. Meg, currently known as Smokey the Bandit. Thought you're off the streets, Smokey. But I get it. Man's got to eat. I've been watching Trail Bark Boys again. It's a good show.
Yeah, I joined a voice chat the other day and I said, who is Smokey the Bandit? And it was like, it was Mr. Mag. And it's like, what? And he's like, yeah, Dill's changed my name and I haven't changed it back yet.
I told him he could. But yeah, absolute shredder. Oh, I think we've run a ton. He is like a very, I would say what stands out is Chambers. Really great at I just remember he was trying to teach me the ropes, because he failed because I never learned. Still learning it. Great stuff. And then we have Winner Split with the next pick. The one and only, the Dinger of Wops, Wop Dinger. Welcome aboard. Oh, absolute shredder. And the good thing is, if there's anything involved with the wilderness, he don't let him trick you. He's not only is he great at PVMing, he's also good at PvP. And I think we played Tarkov once together. Probably, I don't know.
So what comes to your mind when you hear Wapdinger?
When I hear Wapdinger?
For me personally, I hear, like, I imagine, like, if your car gets a dent in it, somebody go, like, very Midwestern, like, oh, that's quite a Wapdinger there. What do you think of?
I was thinking more like food, to be honest. Like, you go to a diner and like if you would order a cheeseburger and you would hear, like, can I get a cheeseburger? And then the chef would say, I get one Wapdinger to go. Like, that's what I kind of think of, like, yelling it in the back. They have their little catchphrase. Really cool stuff.
That's fair.
All right, not Mitty. Trey, who do we have next for Mitty's pick?
Mitty and Coda have picked Shell as their next pick. So Shell is quite a gamer. I know he's been moving recently, so I'm hoping he can. But if I know Shell, he always goes hard for bingo. So even maybe he's got to put his computer on some cardboard boxes or something mid move and just pause the unboxing for a little bit to run some bingo, go hard.
Totally. And we got mobile too now, so you're good to go. I don't know why I say mobile
That's
now
true.
as if it just came out a couple months ago. I think it still blows my mind. It's been almost 10 years. All right, and Winner Split coming next.
Wow.
Yeah, coming up next is on Winner Split's team, Melton.
Oh,
Mr. Mr. Melton. Did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
Cool. He has been in the clan for such a long time. Like, one of the first members. I'm not even joking. I think it's like the 13th to 10th person to have joined. We've been around for a while. And if I'm not mistaken, used to friggin' call me out for saying but all the time on the podcast. So I remember that. I'm not forgetting it.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
All right, now, Trey, who do we have next?
Yeah, so before I go to that, I will say Melton. Super excited to have him on our team. That was actually someone who just in me and Winter's pre-draft meetings, he didn't know Melton very well, had him low on the list, and I said, move Melton up. He's a gamer. So I'm super excited to have him on our team. So our next pick from Mitty says, give me the booty, eat ass mid. So eat ass mid. Wow, so this is Bingo Reloaded, and I can objectively say there's not a person in this clan who had a worse Springo than Eat Ass, because he started off the bingo by getting his account hacked and taken from him, and from the ashes he has risen on. He went from Eat Ass Well to Eat Ass Poor, and he has now grown his account to Eat Ass Mid. But, it doesn't matter what items or levels he has because he is an absolute certified gamer. Mm-hmm. He can run any content in the game. He will show you up. He will make you look bad. He'll make you feel dumb, and he'll do it all from mobile. It's incredible. He plays during work. He will be running a TOB while he's supposed to be installing an elevator. It blows my mind.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's great. Breath smells a little bit, but like you can usually avoid that because we're not in person, right? It's all the ass eating. Anyways, yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, we have Calvert in the chat says he lost everything and instantly went to CG on his other account the same day to help the team. That's
dedication.
What a guy.
Dedication.
Too bad he's on the wrong team. All right, from Winter Split, we have Mudge. Relatively new member of the clan, but I've run some content with him. He is maxed. And bingo is not just a PVM thing, so there is some skilling stuff in there.
Yep, he's a great
if
gamer.
I know that we got a good team forming here. I'm very excited with these picks.
He messaged, he replied to a comment because I picked up Cyberpunk 2077. And he said it was a good game. I booted up last night in the character creation. You get to customize your genitals? What kind of game am I getting into? Anyways, that's wild.
Yeah. No, that was...
Size.
I'm going to be honest.
Well, I'm going to do different playthroughs. I'm going to start big circumcised and then small uncircumcised. I'm going to try them both out, see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, and then we have Mitty and Dakota's team next. The one, the only Void Waker finder of pieces, GTM. Sorry, there was a bingo where he got like so many friggin' Void Waker pieces, I think. That just... I always remember that. But GTM actually absolutely comes in clutch with the RNG and just scoops up so much shit sometimes. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. All right, and next...
Yeah, this one's...
Oh, sorry.
This one's pretty upsetting to me. I'm pretty sure that GTM is the first of me and Winter's, kind of our stable of picks that has been taken from us. So very, very upsetting to see that. GTM, I hope this is your worst RNG bingo you've ever had, and I put a curse on you. I'm sorry to have to do it, but it's necessary to win the bingo. Our next pick from Winter, we have Mr. Smarties. Another repeat from our team, the Altar Boys. So me and Winter, we're really taking this reloaded thing to heart. We're trying to get the whole gang back together, and I'm very excited for it. I'm here for it.
Very cool, and he's been around for quite some time. Max Main, if I'm not mistaken, and then he's got his iron, which absolutely shreds. So you can expect him to be bouncing between the accounts, even if he doesn't want to, for the efficiency. I'm sorry, Smarties, I shouldn't put that out there on you. Smarties are great, though. Way better than M&Ms.
Smarties are great.
Gonna say that.
Oh, yeah. Thumbs up for me for that one.
You guys you have a different Smarties in the U.S., though. Your Smarties aren't chocolate. It's just candy, isn't it?
Dills, I swear to God, we had this exact conversation the last bingo draft. I can't remember, though. For us, Smarties are like chalk. They're like a chalk candy.
Yeah, that's what we call them, rockets. When I did magic mushrooms once, and someone told me to take the mushrooms with a bunch of Smarties, and the Smartie, it'll taste fine. It's friggin' disgusting. It was because there's lots of candy you got to crack through before you get to the chocolate. Yeah, it's better. And so Mudge saying it's better with dark chocolate. That's the problem. You taste all mushroom first before you get the chocolate out. And it tastes absolutely disgusting. So, yeah. Okay.
And I believe.
Yep.
Go ahead. No, sorry.
Okay. Moving on here, we got Mitty coming in with he is choosing Ryan. I was gonna try to do the ILI Ryan because he's got a bunch of he's a PKer, okay? He's the one. His accounts. You can never friggin' search him up on the high scores by typing. You always got to right click his name because he's out there PKing. So, which is good. Again, Wildy, you got some Wildy. You got some Wildy tiles. You park your PKers out there. Wapdinger on one, Ryan on the other, me on the third. I'm a PKer. Not really. I've killed a few people, maybe, in RuneScape.
Ryan provided us with one of the most memorable moments of the last bingo when
yes, really, Ryan.
He PK'd C Dibbler. It was C Dibbler was talking a lot of shit, and really Ryan put him in his place. It was good. It was good for our team morale. And now they're on the same team, so I guess they're gonna have to. No, they're not. They're on different teams. Okay, good. So since C Dibbler is on my team now, I'll have to try to advise him to stay out of the wilderness. But I will say, Ryan, I always have to say this, he's the most ethical PKer I've ever met. Even during bingo, when he knew the other team was in the wilderness, he did not, use the friends chat or the clan chat to see what world they were on. He hopped worlds just like he would for normal PKing, but he did kill them if he found them. So that is a dangerous person to have on the other team.
Now, here's a problem I have. I went to the bathroom. We were PKing. I went to the bathroom, left my guy in the wilderness. I came back. Someone PK'd me for my AGS. He did nothing to stop him. Nothing. I was out there peeing. I came back and I'm dead. So, I'm not going to say you owe me 15 mil, but would be nice.
So you've held up TOAs by having to pee. You've ruined raids by peeing. You've ruined PKs by peeing. I don't know.
I'm well hydrated. What can I say? I'm well hydrated. Okay, next up from Mr. Winner Split has chosen. Oh, I feel like I always mess your name out. So sorry. Makowiak. Oh my goodness. Absolute gamer. Been in the clan for quite some time, and I feel like I can't pronounce things. You guys should know this. I can't pronounce things. So Mako, we'll call you Mako. Absolute gamer though. I'm out there shredding. Yeah, it's good. These teams are really getting filled out with like a nice variety of. Because here's the problem: like you don't want to get people who are just focused on. If you fill your team up with just top players, you get stuck in these things. So it's good to have all these different. Altar boys are back together. It looks like we're having a bit of a reunion as well, coming from Makowiak. Makowiak? Makowiak. We'll have to hop on VC to help me with this one.
You know, one of my favorite things, one of my favorite parts about having, Winter in the as a captain and my co-captain, one of the favorite things that he does that me and him both really agree on is picking our teams based on vibes. And we have a great team of vibes. I love it. Makowiak, another great pick. Just getting the Altar Boys back together. We're going to have a nice, beautiful, peaceful, intense bingo, and our team is really forming up for that.
Very good stuff. Very good stuff. And next we have from Coda and Middy's team, Calvert. First of his name, second if you used to have the Calvert dupe. But yeah, another great gamer. He kind of jumped on that Iron Wave around the same time. I think Mako, you might have too. Correct me if I'm wrong. Major Ear is saying a fellow Call of Duty enjoyer. So you need a 360 no scope on your team. You've got him. Or like a camper. Campers, camp them at a PVM boss. I haven't played COD in a long time. No. But
I bought the Call of Duty Zombie Chronicles just to play that Theater of Blood mod that came out. I bought it, and Calvert and me were talking about playing it together, and still hasn't happened. In the same way that me and Calvert keep wanting to be on a bingo team together, and it still hasn't happened, and got sniped out from underneath us. You hate to see it, but
one day.
Now we're enemies. I'm sorry, Calvert.
I think he showed me he was streaming correct me if I'm wrong, but you're streaming the COD Zombies, but it's the old school RuneScape and Theater of Blood. It was really cool. It was so well done. Holy shit. I was actually impressed. Really cool stuff. All right, and we have Winner Split coming up next with Yeehaw, baby. Iron Potamus. Is that a name change? Don't tell me you made a new account. Because if I'm not mistaken, you had a kitted out. Oh, I can't find it. Kitted out Iron. It's a name change. Okay, there it is. So we have the Huge Baby and the Yeehaw Baby. I say that because the Huge Baby are the one that came in with that comment there. Some really great stuff. So here we go. Yeah, level 126, 760 EHB. It's got to count for something. Yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh yeah, his account is absolutely shredding. Sorry, I'm on Wise Old Man right now. 17,000. I think it's saying you have 17,000 hours until you get 200 mil all. So that's probably very demotivating. Sorry to have brought that up. That was part of your goal. Trey, do you wanna announce who's next?
Yeah, so very fittingly for the next pick for the for the MIDI Coda team, they have Pod FE, which is Calvert's cousin. So, they're going for a family affair. Just like Fast and Furious. This bingo, it's about family. So, glad to see them together. Pod just got his enhanced last week, I believe. I saw it in chat, and what a great moment for an Iron, and his cousin Calvert is hoping to get his enhanced before bingo starts. But I told him, that's what I did during bingo. I got my enhanced, so save it for bingo. But
beautiful.
You never know. RNG is a cruel mistress.
Mm-hmm. It'll get you. Next, we have from Winner Split's team. Oh, sorry. Do you have more to add?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay, next up from Winner Split's team, we have Prison Man, or Capri Sun Man, also known as
There it is.
Kool-Aid. Mr. Kool-Aid. Another gamer. Everyone's guys. We're all gamers here. I can't believe it. Absolute gamer though. I'm pulling up your account name. Hold on. We're gonna find some cool stuff. Absolute gamer with an attack level of 90. Oh yeah, your account. Okay. Capri Sun Man is an absolute. That account is absolutely crazy because he got 1 strength and 92 fucking attack. What the frig is going on there? It's like a maxed account with 1 strength, which that's wild. I love the wacky accounts. I knew you had a wacky account. I knew you had a wacky account. The Val is asking, is this being recorded? And the answer is maybe. I don't know. I have it recording. It's the okay, to be fair, I recorded the last one too. I just only recorded my audio. So
That's probably for the best.
Maybe. Yeah, you did. Got a little wild there for a minute. Okay, Mitty is back, and he is letting out the dogs. J-Dog. That's right, J-Dog on Mitty's team because we're in the big dog's yard now. What's your
absolutely heartbreaking?
What's your like super masculine dog? You know, have you been listening to like Will Smith's new music? He does a lot of like dog barking, like "Ow, ow." So I wanted to hear what yours might have been.
Will Smith's new music? There's new Will Smith music?
Yeah. It's his new album doesn't slap. Okay, but he's all right. But yeah, he does a lot of like how in his songs. Kind of like a little bit of DMX. Ow, ow.
Did that help?
X gonna give it to you.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty good, eh? I practiced it a lot. Yeah, rip. He had a Christmas song that I always liked, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's pretty good. Yo, DMX. There was this one song
All right.
that there was like a referee whistle that they used as an instrument. I know which one you know what it is. It's not y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Not that one. It's up in here. Maybe it is. Maybe that's it. Anyways, go back, listen to his discography. You'll find that ref whistle in it. X gonna give it to you. Yeah, that could be it. All right. Trey, who we got next?
All right. So Winter Split is picking Mr. Fletch next. You know, the great thing about Mr. Fletch is I know that he's joining the EU side of our team. You know, we got Feel Good, now we got Fletch. So we got our we got the kind of night shift for us, you know, Americans, so we can go to bed knowing that we got some people that are going to be running it while we're sleeping. So that's good to have.
Oh, yeah, you want to be grinding 24/7. Now, Mr. Fletch does not, in fact, have 99 fletching. I'm just going to put that out there, which leads me to believe some of his time during bingo was going to be dedicated to maxing fletching. I could be wrong, though.
Oh, yeah.
Could be wrong.
Yes, and Mudge for the EU. Sorry about that. Yeah, so then our next pick, Mitty has Rye Fry.
Rye Fry.
Yes,
another let's maxed account. He's got PVM. He's PVM all over the place. You know, he's just a diverse, except for the wilderness. I'm looking at this score right now, not in the wilderness, so something to keep in mind. But that might be, I don't know, it's tough. You know, you hear Ryan getting drafted and Womp Dinger and the other PKers, and it doesn't instill confidence that you'll be okay in the wilderness unless maybe you have them both on your team. In which case, hopefully,
well, let me ask you this, Dills. So let me ask you, you're not participating in this bingo. So do you think that you might feel the temptation just to sow some chaos, to just go out and PK both teams?
Ooh, this is the problem. Like I do, but then I can just as likely I get killed a lot when I'm fighting PVMers out in the wilderness, and it's kind of embarrassing. But it's more embarrassing when the broadcast happens and everyone knows that it was a PVMer. Sometimes I can lie and say it was a PvPer who who jumped me, but yeah, you gotta be careful out there. You can buy escorts in the Wieldy now. I tell you, this game is absolutely insane. You can do everything in this game. I'll stalk Dills in shadow and wait till he goes potty break, and then I'm PKing his ass. This is mobile now, okay? I learned my lesson, okay? And I will make sure that...
Have you ever...
Yeah, I'll make sure that people will protect me when I'm taking a pee
Have
break.
you ever had a successful PK on mobile before?
Maybe. Let me think. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really do PKing, but I have done some PvP, and I have surprised myself a few times on my phone. And I think I could do it. More like peeking. You know? Dude, I had a friend. We made these accounts together. There was... Okay, quick PKer story, because I feel like no one believes me when I say that I'm like friggin' the best. Not the best, but like... So we had these 4 accounts. Me and my friends, we had 4 accounts, and they were called like, I'm gonna PK you. I'm gonna PK you 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we all went different combat styles. But we stayed around the same combat level, and then we'd PK in Varrock multi. This is back when that was a thing. And guess what? The craziest thing, you'd be walking around Gielinor, and people would say, "Holy shit! Like, you're part of that team. There's like 4 of you. Like, people would recognize us. They would recognize us. Isn't that insane? Absolutely. I'm not seeing anyone commenting in the friggin' chat, but I'm telling you, it was insane. If anyone thinks it's not true, I'm telling you, I'll get some people to confirm it. Or something. I don't know. Okay. Trey. That was a bad story. Mm-hmm. Who do we got next?
All right. Let's see here. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Okay.
It's true.
Our next
I was on White
is...
Wolf Mountain. I remember. I was doing the pass, going over top of it, when someone commented on it. Comment that, oh, you're part of that. You're part of that team. Okay. Sorry. Trey, who do we got?
All right. So our next pick is from Winter Split. We have Spaghetti 15.
Ooh, the Spaghetti Master.
Yes. And this game is built on spaghetti. So I think this, Spaghetti might know more about the game than any of us do.
Mm-hmm. Another maxed account. And he's got KC across the board, only missing high scores for Theater Blood Hard mode and Venenatus. So there you go. Everything else is covered. It's pretty impressive. So yeah. Now, does that mean you'll catch him at Venenatus getting that KC up so he can be seen on the high scores? Oh, and Soul.
All right, coming up next for MIDI, we have Super Sus.
Super Sus. Super Sus indeed.
Another gamer that I'm sad to see go. I know he runs a lot of raids with some of the people on our team, so I think
raids
that might have been a strategic.
You say raids, I say raves, because it's the friggin' music he listens to. I swear to God, it's like so intense. I feel like I've done like MDMA or something. Oh my God, they're just
he sent me his music too. I love it.
Oh my God, it's like just ultra EDM to the max. It's good. So what I'm trying to say is,
I don't know.
It'll get you hyped. It'll get you fucking hyped. It's gonna be.
Yeah, see, this might have been a strategic move on the part of MIDI's team, because I'm now seeing Hannah in the chat is calling him an enemy. So I think they're turning that band of raiders on each other.
Showing down.
So there might be some blood in the streets. But hey, just a reminder to everybody that the tile only counts if the drop is in your name. So you can raid together with the other team and just make sure you kill them a couple times so you get the drop.
Yeah, great stuff. Very, very great stuff. All right. Next up from Winter Split, another stinky guy. Fart pilled himself, likes to pill up his farts into little capsules, and he sells them. He sells his fart capsules and makes a lot of money off them. I have no idea who's buying them, but apparently they are.
There's a market for everything.
Yeah. I tried it once. It gave me like a stomach. I don't even know. It gave me stomach problems. But yeah, another absolute gamer. And he likes Warhammer, so that's cool. I like Warhammer too. Warhammer's fun. MIDI
having a lot of memes in the chat for fart pilled.
Well, I mean, like it's fair too, because like I think once you start getting to the fart pilled economy, like there's like different. You could probably get. I don't know if you want to call them supplements or what, but like, it reminds me. I heard this story once, and it was about this this like subculture in the punk scene, and it was somewhere in South America. I can't remember where, but people would inject themselves with HIV, and getting HIV was like kind of seen as cool. I'm not saying it's the same thing as like the fart pilled thing. I'm just, my mind just went there. Okay, Mitty, he has I didn't say HIV is cool. I'm saying they did it to be cool. You can look it up. It's a whole thing. Like HIV injected subculture punk rock. Okay, I'm typing this in right now, and
No,
Lost
let's move on. Maybe we should move
Freakies.
on.
Lost Freakies. It's fucking right there, and it's NPR too. So, yeah.
All right, so our next pick, coming in from Mitty, is Fresh Start 95. You know, so I'm guessing 95 is, his age. So, hey,
He's
about
an
the same
oldie.
age as me. About the
He's
same
an
age as
oldie.
every single person in here.
Almost at 100. Let's assume coming off hot from those Fresh Start worlds, right, way back, right? We love those. I don't think they did too well. But yeah, another one he's out there, he's PVMing, he knows what's up. He's got KCs across the board. Like he's good. You give him the board, he'll go off and yeah. Dills can call HIV cool, yet I can't say fisting. I think we might run into problems on YouTube once we upload this one. But anyways. And then next from Mr. Winner Split, we have the one, the only, the Skomeister. The absolute Skomeister. Yeah. Again, KC's across the board. He has his Inferno cape. And it's like safe to say, like, what I love about when you look up someone's account and they have like every KC, they might not have like, some people will just like dedicate themselves to a couple bosses. Maybe they're like refusing to move on until they get whatever it is they're going for. But you come across someone like Skomeister, and he's got, we have a lot of these. They got like a solid number of kills on everything. So it's like, it's how I like to play. I got ADHD. I like to bounce between all these different bosses, which is good. Because then that's the thing. You can perfect your PvMing skills with one boss. Doesn't always translate. Sometimes it does, but they're doing a good job. So, yeah, real good stuff there. Real good stuff. And then next up from Mitty's team, they have divided a family, and it's sad to say. Mitty has taken Twisted Uwu from it. Brother of, I'm pretty sure you guys are brothers, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Twisted Uwu. I don't know how involved he is in the fart pill. Like, you know what? It's probably different things. It's like me and my brother. We have a lot of similar hobbies, but we also he plays PoE, Path of Exile and stuff. So like we kind of have our own things, but yeah, let's pull it up on the high scores. Almost max. We're getting really close. 2232. 2232 is probably a better way of saying that. And yeah, kind of been all over the place. Lacking at some spots like Criera, Nightmare. Hasn't really started too much Tob yet, but you can tell that Twisted is probably ready for any of that content, because just KC's across the board, and it's a seasoned Iron account, so they got some goods with them. Trey, who do we have next from Winner?
So Winner Split has picked Kazimoto. Someone I'm very happy to see Kazi on our team. Splitting up though, he runs tight with J-Dog and Dissipate. So splitting him up from those two guys, but he will find a happy home on the Winter Wanker team. So really happy to have him on board.
Mm-hmm. He's combat level is getting almost 126. It's always those prayer levels that kind of hold you back, which at that point really doesn't mean anything. It just matters how much time you want to spend training prayer. But otherwise, absolutely can take on anything. Well, not anything, but lots of stuff. yeah, again, one of these KCs kind of scattered all over the place. There's a few that's missing when you get into the higher end content, but I don't like myself. I don't know. I'm not super interested when it comes to like Inferno or Coliseum or stuff like that. So I like to pick like everything before that, and I think it's just great. I can relate to that. So that's fun.
Well, we always say bingo is for everybody. So, we don't need everybody to be doing all that top tier content. There's all kinds of stuff for every tier of play. So we're happy to have anybody that we got.
Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. Next up, we have Midi Pickin'. Craft Stout. Do those sound effects add anything to... I'll ask after the stream. Craft Stout going on Midi's team, which is amazing. Sorry, again, one of these a little bit newer to PVMing, but here's the great thing. So level 120 combat, and there's a lot of bosses maybe don't have KC enough to be on the high scores, but you can that can sometimes, like when you're right on that cusp to PVM, you're full of piss and vinegar, right? The RNG hasn't beat you down yet. You have, you're ready. You're ready to go. So all it takes is like a little bit of motivation to try some of these bosses, and you're off running, bouncing all over the place. And, you do Theater of Blood for the first time. Maybe it turns out you love it. Boom. Now you're like maybe hard locked there. So it kind of shows that just because you have a lot of KC of a bunch of bosses, you might be like incredibly bored and over some of the bosses that you have a lot of KC on. Okay, and now we have a comment from Trey coming in here. How's the armor? How's the LARP armor?
Yeah, so it's really starting to wear on me. The headset was crashing down on the helmet here, and the chest piece is just right up in my neck. But I've been told multiple times that I have to wear this throughout the entirety of bingo. Which the unfortunate thing is, bingo goes till Tuesday, so I am going to have to wear this to work. And as an electrician, wearing metal armor is really, really unadvised. I'm basically just asking for an accident to happen.
Wonder what you could do. Well, now Calvert's coming in and says, Trey, you can take it off if you like. You're getting some support to take it off, although...
No, he says you can't take it off.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see that T. I was just joking.
He's on the other team, so I don't have to listen to him.
Great stuff. All right. Who do we have coming in from Winner Split's team?
We have Lost Ahota, another one of our classic stables here. Love to see it. AJ on our team again for another event. I just couldn't be happier that we're picking up almost everybody that we've had in our previous teams. It's we got some new faces, we got some classic faces, and I don't know. I don't know if Midi and Coda are going to be able to put up a fight against the we've been through war together. A lot of us already have, and we're prepared for another one. So I don't even know why we're going to have this event at this point. Is all I'm saying.
It's true, unless bad blood was spilt between the team, and I'm not saying that.
I've already said our team is all about good vibes. We've never had any problems ever, and the people who have made problems in the past are gone forever now. I made sure of it. So.
But then the problem is like what does good vibes really mean? Like you might have, I don't know.
Everything. It means everything. It's everything. If you're uncomfortable, or you're scared, or you don't feel like you can, just relax, like, are you going to keep playing the game? We don't need people who are good at the game. We just need nice people. And luckily some of those people are okay at the game.
Which is fair. Now, see, I've always gone the opposite way. Good vibes are great because you feel good. But like I found sometimes it's better to go like, I don't want to say bad vibes, but if people will fear you, because like I get snappy when I'm seeing not enough tiles I get snappy. I'm pinging people. The fuck's going on? What the fuck? Get out there and get some kills. I'm checking high scores. Hey, I've seen you logged on for 6 hours. Why is Sarachnis only up 10 KC? And they're like, well, I've green logged it. And then you're like, I don't Well, I don't want to fucking do it. So sometimes, oh my god, my Ubisoft just. Sometimes the bad vibes, you can make it work. Is all I'm trying to say. I think. I don't know. They won't not see this. I don't know. Because then again, I'm not allowed to do bingo this time, so it works. So, anyways,
all right. Anyways, so
yep,
we have another pick coming in. We have another pick coming in from Mitty's team. Oh, another dagger in the heart of the TOA group. Mac returns going to Mitty's team. Oh, hate
Mac
to see it.
Returns, which. So if you don't know, the origin to that is he brings the Big Mac, extra sauce. He is like the one that supplies it. Like, if we were a LAN party, I would be confident that he'd be out there making those Big Mac runs for everybody, which is good. So you're getting that nutrients, the macros and the micros. You're getting that the toilet time, which is not to be discounted, right? You think like Big Macs, I feel like not great afterwards. You're on the can afterwards. Boom, mobile time. No one can bother you. I got a wife and kid upstairs. The only time I get freedom in the bathroom. This is a bathroom. I got my toilet in the corner. That's why nobody bugs me in here. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Wow. Sometimes I space out, and every time I zone back in, you're just we're all over the place today. That's okay though. Do you really have a toilet over there?
It's a bucket,
in your
but
room?
like it's multi.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, go ahead.
Gamer. No. It's we can move on to the next one. We don't have to talk about the bucket.
Okay. All right. So, the next pick coming from Winter is Stir, and hopefully he can stir up some, good vibes on our team, because that's what we're mostly about. That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
You can try it again. You want to try it again?
Yeah. Okay. Let me know.
I think this is just a rehearsal draft, here. Anyways. I think we're cutting all this. We're gonna do it again.
Right. Okay. All right. So we'll edit, and 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we have Stir coming in. Really stirs up my heart. Seeing that pick. No.
Is that the same one you used last
time? There's gotta be something there. Okay. All right. Hold on. He's Stir. No.
What about that country stinger, Sturgill? Anyways, he's got 2,100 total level. That's got to count for something. It's a nice squared number. He is a analytics person, very analytical, thinks very logical. Will map out the quickest route to different tiles. Decoyed.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this name. I don't know.
Oh, Decoy.
I've never had to say this name out loud. Decoy Dadbod says that pick really strikes a chord with me. That was pretty good. We're going fishing for sturgeon. That doesn't really work for this though. Okay.
Yeah, we should move on.
Who do we got next?
All right, so we have Mitty's team is picking Major Ear.
I got pretty big ears, and I will say, okay, my hair is covering it. I got pretty big ears, major ears, pretty good to have. I don't know if it helped with my. I don't know if bigger ears means you can hear better. I get a lot of ear infections though, so I think it captures moisture a lot. So
you miss
a lot of
I had a
school days and stuff.
I had a teammate in high school that said I look like an elf because of my ears, and it really hurt my feelings.
Oh. My IRL name is gonna be crazy. My IRL name is Dylan, and I had another Dylan in my class, and someone was making fun of the other Dylan's big ears, but I thought he was making fun of mine, and which is worse when you think it's directed at you when it wasn't, and then everyone's like, well, I don't know what's worse. What's worse is they look at you and say, dude, your ears are average. Or they look at you and like, holy shit. Wait, one time, okay, I was in high school. This guy, his nickname was Goodaram. And I like pulled my hair back. I had long hair. And he went, whoa. That's all he said. I was like, what? Like, nothing. And I was like, no, what was it? And he was like, oh, no, your ears are, like, big. I didn't. Yeah, anyways, he went off to become a white supremacist. So, anyways, let's move on. Winner Split next came out with his pick, Gnome Whacker. Hell yeah, good old Gnome Whacker. What's to be said about the old Gnome Whacker? We've been doing a bunch of gaming together lately. We've been running chambers, learning chambers together, and guess what? So here's a good thing. Gnome Whacker, he'll get out there. He'll do chambers. Depending who he's with, may die 10 times. We die 10 times. We die a lot. It takes us...
Is that a him thing, though, or is that,
I think it's both. I think we both kind of... We both own our deaths on our own. And I think he stole my overload last time. He said he didn't, but I watched the replay. There's no way you didn't. Anyways, great dude. Steals your overload. So
yeah, I actually yesterday I taught him Yama. We were running Yama together. Still yet to get him his first KC, but we were making some progress. He died when Yama had 64 hit points. If we could have just got one good hit in, could have finished him off. And I didn't know I was paying it forward for our bingo team now. So I'm glad we got that in the tank so we can get some of those Yama tiles with him.
Stay away from content with overloads. I was at Nightmare Zone the other day. He fucking crashed my thing. He crashed it because he saw me with my overloads. I'm just joking. He didn't do that. You can spectate NMZ games. Isn't that crazy? Who's doing that? And you can spectate Zulrah too. Did you know that? That's they really thought Zulrah was going to be.
You can spectate somebody else's Zulrah? Really?
Yeah. You can. There's like a dude with like a telescope. Good stuff. Okay, who do we have next? From Mitty?
We have Mitty is picking Tiz Kurday.
Tiz Kurday. Every day is Kurday.
Yeah, it's a username I've never understood. I don't know. What do you know what that is a reference to?
It has to be cheese related. If I were to guess, French Canadian maybe. So big poutine lover, which is good because if you're looking for good vibes, you cannot have bad vibes with some poutine, or Putin. You're supposed to say it. Which, by the way, how the hell is that like not an American thing? Like it just feels cheese curds with some gravy, and that just feels. Apparently, it's anyways. Tiz Kurday, kind of getting close to maxing, which is very exciting. Well, once you get past the 2200 skill level, you're kind of like you're really close, but you're like. Really far too, so kind of where he's at, but still has some decent PVM skills on the board there, but of course there's a few of them that probably hasn't touched yet, which also means boom, might be excited to try some new stuff, which is always good. Roto Drop says poutine. I moved to New Brunswick. There's a lot of French Canadians here, so poutine, they go, yes, we'll get you some poutine, and you're like, okay. I can tell I get judged a little bit. Yeah. All right. Who do we got next for Winter Split? Yeah.
Winter Split is in with Twisted Soul. Twisted Soul is a maxed main account who loves the most ridiculous, fucked up grinds. So that is the kind of person you can just stick on some shit like aerial fishing or some weird grind, and he might disappear for the whole bingo, but the last day, he comes back with like 5 golden tenches, and you're like, oh, we only needed 1 of them. But that's kind of one of those utility arsenal players you like to have. So
that's right.
It could be very, very useful.
If I'm not mistaken, maxed and then got his fire cape. I think that's right, but. I do got to ask, 30 mil prayer experience? What is going on there? It is kind of cool. His rank is 937. So I love once you get underneath the quadruple digits, it gets competitive. I had a friend in school. I think CPS got involved, but he would stay home from school all the time so he could play RuneScape because he wanted to woodcut all day because he wanted to like be competitive or something. And I don't know, CPS didn't get involved, but like some psychologist, someone got involved because they're like, it's not normal to miss this much school and all that. He lived with me for a little bit. Yeah, he was a good guy. Well, yeah, he was a good guy. He just fell in some hard times. All
right. Anyways, so moving on. We have Mitty picking Iron Famisser, something like that.
The guy that stayed home from school is the one who taught me how to pronounce all the shit wrong in this game. So it's him. Okay. Yeah. Iron Famisser. Pull him up here. Has been participates like all the bingos. Is absolutely out there grinding. I think before his, I remember he used to play on his main a lot. But anyways, all on the iron now, all in, like 10 levels from maxing. Very cool. Love to see it. Just needs, and he's got all the hard ones done. 99 agility. It's just fletching, hunter, and fishing left to max. So that's, pull him away from those. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to pull him away from those. Huge Baby says, Dill's the Theo Vaughn of RuneScape. Gang, gang, baby. Gang, gang. Yeah. Iron Famous have been out there. 1,200 barrows, KC. He's looking for something.
Oof.
I hope he can find it.
Oh, man. I'm staring down the barrel of 1,200 barrows, KC, and I do not want it. I'm only at like 350 right now, and I just need one piece to be done, but I'm so afraid. I mean, that's just a funny part of this game, just that fear. You see those? I saw, like this morning, I saw on Ironscape Reddit somebody with 6,000 Hydra KC and no claw. You just see those, and you're just like, that could be me. It could be on something.
Yep, this is true. This is true.
Okay, our next pick we have from Winter Split. This is the one I've gotten beef from this person ever since they were picked the first time around, and I will never hear the end of it. We have H Loop.
Oh, H Loop. Oh no, you're not gonna say it.
He is very I don't know. He's a risk. He's a risk for the team. He's always been a risk. I said it last time, and I'll say it again. He's a risk. The funny thing is, I said that because he has 2 accounts, which is very funny because almost every single one of us has 2 accounts. But yeah, I've never lived that one down. He had a great showing. He was on the winning team for the last bingo, so we're happy to have him. But you never.
When you say
never
risk, I say reward. He's coming in with a reward. It might be risk, but you're getting that reward, and that's what matters. He's the Rev Caves of bingo players. Rev Caves or Worldy bosses. Whatever.
All right. Well, I hope he's on task for if he's the Rev Caves.
No seriousness though, absolute shred. Hundreds of KC across like so many bosses. He knows what's up. Send him out there. He'll get the job done. Unless it's Nightmare, though. Doesn't seem to like Nightmare. That's where the risk might come in. Nightmare is all that's left. Well, got some bad news.
Listen. This is the Winter Split team. I think that Nightmare is going to be accounted for. So our next pick we have coming in from Mitty is Xandar.
Xandar.
Which is a name I have not seen this name before.
Well, what I love, the first one that pops out, 666 kills at RDO. You know that was planned. I got out of there. So the man's calculated. He knows what's up. He's not going to stay because he needs the drop. He's going to get the KC number. He's a man on his own mission. And you have to respect that. You have to respect that. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, some people just lock themselves to one piece of content and stick themselves there, and some of us do 5 kills of every boss in the game on a constant rotation.
Okay, Winter's saying that I'm supposed to be pointing out that he has got 30 hard mode tobs. 666, that's cool. And then he's got 66 Whisperer kills. 641. There's a theme here. 6s, right? But yeah, okay. 32 hard mode, 30 of blood, and I haven't done it before, so I'm sure it's a little bit tough. Next up from Winter Split's team, we have the man from the streets himself. If that street was called Brad, Mr. Brad Street, here he is. For whatever reason, his name always reminds me of Nathan for you. The Teen Street episode. I don't know why. Well, this is the street thing. So it's barely a connection there. But yeah, the Brad Meister indeed has participated in a bunch of bingos before, and I guess it's like more recently jumped on to the Iron account, which has just been picking up steam. So that's a good thing, right? If your main account is like max, you have all these KC, that's great. But if you're also like a mid-game Iron and you're just opening up to the PVM world, oh, it's like a waterfall of content you're getting into, which is great. It's just fun. You can feel motivated. I do. I was like hard locked at top until I got my my first purple, which was a Missouri mask. I don't like masks. I thought I would. I tried to buy the Watchman mask when I was in high school because I thought it looked cool. I didn't even watch the Watchmen before, so I just literally just basing it off that it's that mask. Okay, did you wear it with your fedora? I probably did. But I bought it off eBay. I was when I turned like 16, I got like access to eBay with my Visa debit card. I could make credit card payments sort of. And I just went wild. But I bought this like mask. Oh, you know what I did? Because I bought it off eBay and I bought it around the same time as the Superman fedora. But I was supposed to be able to blow. It was a white mask, and I blow and it's going to turn black and then fade away with the heat. I got scammed though, and it just showed, and it was just like it was kind of sucked. Now, why was I talking about the Watchmen? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Next from Mitty's pick, another bum boy as we call him. We got a few of them. The Dills and trapped here with. Oh, I know what's coming next. We're trapped here with him. Next we have on Mitty's team an anus that has been buttered. Butters anus. I think I like saying the second half first. It feels clever. Yeah, Butters anus. So here's the problem. You get eats ass there. You get buttered up at anus. Oh, no PVMing is getting done. I'll tell you that right now. Unless you're doing like corp or something, we can kind of chill. Okay. Anyway. Beautiful stuff. Okay, winner split coming. Actually, let me look up. I should look up. I want to look up butter. Oh, I want to look up these bum boys.
Wait, what are you googling? What are you googling right now?
I want to see what Google Images brings up. Oh,
okay.
No. I can't show this. I can't show this at all. Okay. Sorry. No, I'm trying to pull up the high scores. Not working.
Okay.
Over 2,000 total level.
Okay.
KC's across the board. Great stuff. Some blank. So this dude, he'll be bouncing around. By the way, I hate these new icons that they added like a few months ago. I can't tell what half this shit is. I like the old ones. Change. I don't like. It's gonna sound crazy, but I don't like change. Good stuff. Okay. Winner split. I can't pronounce his name. So Trey, I will give it to you.
All right, it's Decoy Dad Bod.
Oh. That's good.
So, yeah, great one to have on our team. I can't say much about him besides I've seen him get some great drops in the clan, so I will anticipate that he will get some great drops from us. Hopefully, we can get Guthan's plate plate body, the ultimate dad bod item of RuneScape.
Hell yeah, out there grinding. You can see it. I can see it right now. Yeah, great. Casey's everywhere. And there's some bosses you can tell just really appeal a little bit more to DK there. But yeah, he'll have his nose to the grindstone. I can already feel it. I can feel that nose.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and next pick coming in from Mitty is Jaretto.
Jaretto.
The infamous guideless, potionless, foodless Iron Man.
The Frog Knight.
The Frog Knight himself. Yes, of course.
Love to see it. And he eats bugs, which is why we call him the Frog Knight. He eats bugs. He likes to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He doesn't eat bugs. He might eat bugs. I don't know. I don't know if he eats bugs. I'm just so. Okay, anyways, I believe, Ureto, this is your first... Okay, this is where I met Ureto. I was working on this podcast idea of, like, I want to talk to new players who are brand new to this game. I met Ureto. He had a great story. We chatted, and then I was like, you got to come to our clan. And I stole him away from wherever he was, and I was like, you gotta be in our clan. And I brought him in. I love those nerds things. So absolute, the world is his oyster right now. He's going in guideless, and he has all of these wacky techniques that he's doing. It took him 6 hours to do Dragon Slayer, so take that information as you will. Let's hope he doesn't do any questing, because he's not going to get anything else done. Just kidding. And he has third age too. That's the thing. He's an Iron Man with third age. Hopefully there's no third age tiles. Next we have from Winter Split, the master of lighter choosers, I Flick Bix. Very cool, Bix. Great lighters.
Oh, we got Bix. Oh, hell yeah.
The old Bic Meister. Okay, what can you tell us about the old flicker? The flicker of Bix.
So I think Bix has been on almost every bingo team that I've ever been on. He is a fellow blue collar worker. He works HVAC. So he understands the value of hard work or something like that. And he's probably underpaid. So, but this is, so he might be someone who's not super impactful on Monday and Tuesday, similar to me, but he is a great person to have on the team. Always down to run some content when he's on, and he has a very calming, sultry voice as well. So
That's
just good. I can't say it enough. It's a vibe pick.
We love the vibe picks. Is what we do. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, there's a new type of lighter. You should check them out. I forget what it's called. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Talk later. We'll compare lighters. Who do we got next?
All right. So our next pick is coming from MIDI. We have the Vol, the Clue Master himself, Vol. So Vol
didn't even have a clue. Didn't even have a clue.
No, he does, and he can stack them now.
Stacks them now. He will be trailing in front of others. I don't want to make it negative. He'll be trailing in front because treasure trails.
Okay.
Trimmed.
No, that's fine. He's on Midi's team. You can say he's trailing.
Yeah. But then I feel like I'm setting up for the bad vibe. I don't want to make it like bad vibes versus good vibes because we should try that one day.
I'm okay with that.
We should get like angry people, put them all in one team, and then we get the people who like the people who are like afraid to get angry, and you know what I mean, like they avoid confrontation. And you put the people who are maybe a little bit too confrontational, and then gosh, how can you piss someone off?
If
you had to like
this might
offend
be the
the most
yet.
amount of people by doing the least amount of stuff, what would you do? Actually, hold on. We got
let's not go there.
Okay. Next up, we have Shamu Sucks being brought onto Winter Split's team. So very fun. Not a fan of Shamu, but that's okay. And like that's the best thing is your opinions of Shamu it shouldn't affect. It might, but it probably won't affect like the team dynamic a bit. Unless someone really likes Shamu. And then the problem is that it's in his name. So if someone does like Shamu, they might throw smoke at him and he might not really understand why.
Yeah, I mean it's his whole identity. So yeah, you come in, big Shamu fan, you see that. I've been to what the hell is the place? Is it Waterworld? Ocean
like
World?
Airbud? Is Shamu like an
ear? Oh, SeaWorld, thank you.
Oh, it's a killer.
It's a whale.
It's a killer whale.
Yeah. So you go to. I've been to SeaWorld as a kid, so I might have seen Shamu. So I have some feelings harbored positively towards Shamu. So I really maybe having him on my team, I can finally get the story of why he has so much dislike for Shamu.
There's a SeaWorld wiki. Did you know that? Like it's literally SeaWorld.
That's not surprising, but
wiki. Oh,
like
it's
See
not.
the World?
It's dark. Ooh, it's dark. It's dark. Okay.
All right. Our next pick. Our next pick, we have beer intake from Mitty.
He's literally chugging a beer right
is-
now. This isn't a person. He's chugging a beer. Mitty's drunk. Mitty's drunk, boys.
Oh,
beer
that's
intake.
just- Oh, Mitty's reporting on what he's doing right now. Yeah.
He's chugging. We got the old beer intake, super close to max. Well, you know, again, in that area where it's like close, but also extremely far, but doesn't even matter. Is a huge fan of PVM. You can just tell right there. Casey's across the board. Good stuff. I think I might have to start thinking of some other things to say, 'cause I feel like the Casey across the board part isn't very helpful.
So Mitty is calling this a sleeper pick. They said that kind of flew under the radar, and they just checked their stats and drafted them immediately. So maybe got a real gamer late in the draft. So maybe turned the whole tide of the event just right there.
Well, if I had to ask you, how much experience do you think he can get in 5 minutes? It's 10K. 10K was the record set on March 29th, 2025. 10,000 experience. That is a lot. That is a lot. That's...
Okay. Where'd that come from?
I'm on Wise Old Man. That doesn't sound right. I'm on Wise Old Man. I'm looking up records. Okay, let's go to bosses. Let's look at the bosses. It shows on March 29th.
Okay.
They got...
We lost Stills.
0.05 EHB. Yeah, something's not right here. It's just not right. I think I'm hurt.
Okay. All right. Well, we can just move on. All right. So Winter Split has chosen Sup Octopus. Okay. So we have. See, this is what you were worried about. So we have an Octopus lover on the same team as Shamu Sucks. So that is maybe some of that team interplay that might be an issue for the Good Vibes team.
And you know, it had me thinking a little bit of like, do you think he's obviously not an octopus, right? They're smart though. I watched a documentary. I think you could train an octopus to play RuneScape because they are very smart. Might be. Now I was thinking about this because like having 8 tentacles, it's a pro, but it can also be a con because 8 tentacles does beat having 2 arms, right? Because now you can like kind of you got the 8 arms, but a tentacle technically is like a finger, right? So he's gonna be struggling with F keys a little bit. You got the suction cups too, or the hooks. Because I think octopus can have the suction cups or the hooks. It's one or the other, right? And I guess as I'm saying this, I guess both would not be ideal for a keyboard. Because I don't know. What's your stance on like octopus and like I don't know if we wanted to involve them in a bingo like this? Octopi.
I mean, you said they have 8 fingers. I think they have 8 arms. So I mean, I could see. We have people in this game who've gotten an Infernal Cape that don't even have arms. So someone with 8 arms, I'm sure we could build an apparatus. So they could probably, honestly, I think they'd probably be the greatest gold farmer of all time. You know, they could play a lot of different accounts, which is strictly against the rules of this bingo. But they could have an entire arm just for switching to their inventory. I mean, I would love to have that.
It's not bad. I think the problem is they die. I think they die outside of water after a certain time. So that could be a little challenging.
It's 2025. We can make a waterproof computer. Come on.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got 99 Magic on March 19th. 99 Woodcutting February 8th. Base 90s.
All right. So
doesn't have it yet, but soon.
Our next pick coming in from Mitty is Still Awake. So this was one of my brothers in arms for the Barbarian Assault event we just had. Still Awake. Running a lot of BA with him. Other than that, I can't say much for his account, but if for some reason there's a Barbarian Assault tile, I can speak for that.
Well, if we want to look at it, received 1,000 Zulwark kills back in 2024 of July 22nd. Achieved 1K Zulwark kills like a year ago. So he's freaking out there. Year ago, boom, doesn't even matter. 1K Kraken kills. You're like, okay, so what? He didn't get that anytime soon. 2023, April 10th. It's good. I should
Fair
be
enough.
using the Weiselman achievement tracker. This is way more interesting. You got base 70s, January 2nd of this year. That's good. 96% of the way to 200 mil overall experience.
All right, so moving on, we have Winter Split is picked Major Graph.
Major Graph. Ooh, absolute shredder. Been around for quite some time too. Participated in, oh god, plenty of bingos. Let's take a look at some of these achievements here. 99 Magic came in recently, about a month and a half ago. We got 99 Defense back in April, which is really great. 99 Slayer back in January. 99 Attack, January. This guy loves the combat, it seems, which is, I mean, most of the stuff in bingo is going to be combat related, so that's nice to see. Now, when we move over to the boss achievements, 1K Araxer kills, 500 Serbi kills, 100 lunar chests. Bring that up because I used to be the clan's #1 lunar chest holder until this motherfucker took it. And who's that motherfucker? It's Burt Macklin. It's fucking Burt Macklin with the motherfucking FBI, and he just got drafted to Mitty's team, so congrats to him. Wow, this is super sus. No, it's not me complaining. I was setting it up for the segue. So I'm second now,
Still some resentment there, huh?
Well, no, I wouldn't. Let me just see. Group. Let me just see. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll find it later. All
right. So the next pick is, if I had made an account in high school, this would have been my username. We have GIM Sad Boy. So I don't know how common it was, but I know for myself, being a sad boy was my entire personality in high school. My Facebook from those times was brutal.
What's your go-to, like, sad,
sad.
My life is difficult song?
Most anything by Radiohead is my go-to.
I broke up with this girl in high school. Well, she broke up with me probably. And I was super upset. And I wasn't sure I wanted her to feel really bad. So what I did was I listened to Haste the Day, Breaking My Own Heart, sad song, put it on replay, set my MSN status to show my music so she could see I'm listening to breakup music and I'm friggin' sad, and I put it on repeat and left the computer. So, yeah, look at me now, though. Look at me now. Sorry, Burt Macklin, I wanted to mention, caffeinated dude. He's going to be grinding. You need caffeine tricks. He is a coffee connoisseur. He will keep you guys caffeinated and ready to go. Give him Sad Boy, though. Absolute shredder. I need a thesaurus. He is a...
That's like that's like me saying interesting constantly on the podcast. That's the word. I catch myself every time I say it now, but I keep just... Oh man, it's hard because interesting is such a versatile word. Because if I try not to be like negative on the podcast, so if I don't like something, I'll say it's interesting. But also, there's just things that are interesting, But it's a very useful word.
It is, yeah. Awesome. I somebody phone. Oh, it's awesome. Everything's awesome. Not as versatile.
Everything's awesome.
Okay, who do we got next from Mitty?
We have Nubby Weed.
Ooh,
who I believe is a max player late in the draft, a max player.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Ooh,
absolute.
Yes, I should use that more.
Shredder. Safe to say. I'm not just saying that. He shreds, like the guy from Ninja Turtles. But he's just, if you want good vibes is it. We were supposed to be doing it. We were doing a D&D campaign together. I was running it, and it took me like a year to set it up, and then we finally got going, and then I had to close it down after a couple months. But my whole point is he still talks to me, so he's cool. Good vibes. Looking for good vibes? You got him.
All right, our next pick coming in, getting near the end of this list here from Winter Split, we have Tom's Ho. Or Tom Show? Toem Show. I think it's Tom's Ho, but Pope
Now
show.
the question is, if you could choose any boss, that would probably be Tom's Ho. Oh, I can't look it up because his name. He's gonna have a boss that is probably like Tom's Ho. I mean, he just sits there all the time. Trying to think of how not to make this weird. Anyways,
too late.
I think it is safe to say he shreds.
Okay, he shreds.
He shreds.
Fair enough. All right, coming in from MIDI, we have Seymour 975.
Ooh, yo. Seymour 975, 975th of his name. You love to see it. What's it to say? He shreds. He's 2,100 total level. Lots of KCs on the board. And again, one of these who are most of the KCs at Kraken, which is like, it's one of those. It's a lot. You kind of grind those up because it's like it's such a chill boss. It's easy to go. But again, one of these people full of piss and vinegar. He's gonna get out there. You toss him into like, oh gosh, I don't know, Cerberus or something. You're good. We have Calvert saying he is a grinder. Didn't know he skateboarded.
Toasty was thinking kind of the same lines I was thinking. 975, meaning this is his. He has 974 dead hardcores. So yeah, maybe this is the one that stuck. If he's a shredder, then it took him 974 attempts before this, but we might finally be on the best account now.
You learn a lot from sometimes with a loss you learn more. Sometimes when you lose, you're actually more of a winner if your goal was experience, knowledge, and growth. That's what I tell myself.
Wow.
Every night.
and shredding, of course.
I'm still growing. Yeah, I think it's safe to say he's a shredder. Yeah. Well, go ahead and say it.
Okay, another shredder coming in here. We have from Winter's team, Mr. Ferrite. So somebody trying to take kind of a different spin on the iron in your name thing.
Means he's a smarty pants. Because I was gonna say he plays a lot of No Man's Sky, but now I'm learning it's not a No Man's Sky thing. It's a real thing, which is like. We talk about growth a lot. We just had a moment of it. It's a family of iron. It is a family of iron oxide containing magnetic ceramic materials. They are ferromagnetic, meaning they are attracted to magnetic fields and can be magnetized. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
He loves magnets. And No Man's Sky. No, he's been in the clan for quite some time. So been around for so many updates. He knows what's going on, and has a really strong iron account. And again, opening the, got about 300 moons, Casey, which leads me to believe filling out the green log for moons, which is going to allow you to PVM. You can get there in PVM together. Well,
all right. So coming in next,
iron.
Coming in next from MIDI, we have Just One Zin.
So Zin is a brand of nicotine pouches. So
oh yeah, are you not familiar with Zins?
A little bit. My dad. My dad was kind of like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys, and he would put the patches on him, but then he still smoked cigarettes. But he would talk about a rush. Talk about a rush. Slap some of those patches on you, chew a piece of gum, still smoke the cigarettes. Oh, anyways, so he's just entering the world of most PVM. Dills is no, guys, stop this.
I think they're trolling you.
Okay. I would have had to go back and. What's it to say about Zen nicotine patches?
I don't know.
You gotta be 21 and older to use them.
Yeah, that was a very recent thing in America. Well, oh, God, it's probably 10 years ago now. It feels
You
very
can get
recent,
flavored nicotine patches. So that's kind of cool. I wonder if that's gonna be a thing kids are doing instead of vaping. They're getting nicotine patches, and then you can maybe. There's something there. I think we could find a way to become rich if we can monetize the. No, we shouldn't. I forgot this is on YouTube. We can't. We're not gonna do it.
Hold me up. Wait. Hold up. What if we mixed the fart pills with the nicotine pouches?
Yeah, you get addicted to fart pills.
I mean, there's something there. We can make some money off of it.
All right, who do we got next?
Moving on.
Who do we got next? Winter Split's got someone.
So, from Winter Split, we have Sleepyhead.
Sleepyhead.
I believe. You know, we had Still Awake, and now we have Sleepyhead. I thought that was the same person. You know, that makes sense. You're still awake and you're sleepy. But yeah, you know, I feel like this is a man of the people because at the end of the day, we're all a bunch of sleepyheads, aren't we?
It's true. And it's just like you said, it was like fire around the brim. Burning solid, burning thin, the burning rim. Like stars burning holes right through the dark. It's a song. Flicking fire like salt water into my eyes. You were 1 inch from the edge of this bed, and I drag you back a sleepyhead. Oh.
All right, so
it's the Will
our
Smith
next
song.
Pick,
Okay, that was funny.
Wait, is that really a Will Smith song?
No, it's Passion Pit.
Oh,
well,
okay.
actually, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. He might do a cover. Oh. Okay, who we got next?
All right, coming in from MIDI, we have Tasty Cat.
Ooh, Tasty Cat.
Very, very worrisome name. You know, are they? You know, I don't know. Have they tasted cat? I would not recommend it.
But it's tasty. It's kind of hard, not. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. We're not talking about eating cats. That's insane. Plays Overwatch though. I know he streams in Overwatch. Not an Overwatch player myself, although I used to. Remember, I went to this like video. It was an esports bar, which is like kind of badass. And they were having a Overwatch tournament, and I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, my whole point is like, what kind of skills? One point I'm trying to make is what kind of skills do you think translate from a game like Overwatch to a game like RuneScape? And it's just I would say endless
toxicity. Oh, okay.
Well, but again, cultivating. You drop them in as he carries. There you go. He carries. That's what translates is the carrying and the supporting each other, and they have that hamster character, I think. Being clutch. You can be very clutch. That's the thing that happens in Overwatch. Feeding. I think okay. So I never played Overwatch, but I used to. I played some MOBAs. I think it pretty well.
Well, anyways.
Okay, who do we got next?
Moving on again. So we have Winter Split picking Mr. Meaner.
Ooh, Mr.
Meaner than who?
He's one mean fella. No, I'm just kidding. Very nice guy. I think this is the first bingo. So again, you gotta like lean into this like full of. I worked with this guy once, and he used to use the term "full of piss and vinegar" a lot, and I kind of liked it. I'm kind of having trouble thinking of other terms to use right now. But he's a shredder. He's full of piss and vinegar. But you lean into that, boom, they might turn out to love PVM. They might love like the atmosphere of a bingo. You never know. You never know. What's going on here? Oh. Serge Dills. Oh, his cats Molly and
I
Millie are very cute. They were so cute. Oh my goodness, I remember seeing those. Very cool. Very cool stuff.
All right. Moving along, we're right near the end here. Dills, we got to power through, but not to say that any of these last people are any less valuable than any of the others. But we got to stay focused. So next pick from Mitty is Effie Gummy Bear.
Ooh, the gummy bear. And if I'm not mistaken, Effie stands for ferrite, which stands for he's an Iron Man. He's an Iron Man. But again, one of these who's like just about ready to like, you know, when you're like, the drinking age is 19 where I live, 21. But you know when you're like, you turn 21, you turn 19, and you become like an alcoholic for a little bit because you've never had alcohol before. You see, that's what all the adults do. It seems really cool. So next thing you know, you're drinking a lot. My whole point is like that's gonna be him with PVMing. So
did you not have alcohol until you were 21?
No, 19. I was allowed to at 19. It's against the law though.
Oh. You were allowed. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
No, I'm just kidding. I did drink. We used to raid my buddy's. His parents had like a little alcohol thing, and we used to get like he'd get like a glass. I don't know why I spilled water everywhere. Ooh, look at that. I spilled. He would get these like coolers, and we didn't know how to pop the lid off because it was the pop. And we didn't have a bottle opener. So we would go outside and we would just shatter the top of it and drink it. And it was like,
oh God,
so dangerous because there was like shards and stuff. We just like had to be careful with it. And we swallowed a lot of glass. It was like, you kind of think your body would digest most things, but I guess there's certain things it can't. Oh, Mr. Meaner coming in here for misdemeanor.
Oh, nice.
It's a smarty pants. You got a smarty pants on your team. That's good. That's good. Okay, who do we got next? Coming in from Winter Split.
Winter Split is Diggy NP.
Diggy NP.
Is that
Diggy no problem?
Like they're digging NP? Oh,
maybe. What's NP?
I was thinking they were like
Harris?
digging NP.
What's NP? Oh, digging NP. You know, I've heard of these things. Idea. Sometimes people like will opt to have like a piss pit, where you kind of have like a sand. It's kind of like an outdoor litter box, but for humans. And I hear, I don't know. There's something to do with like filtering at the bottom, like minerals can come out. So I know some people will. Oh, here I can hear this for a little bit. I just have to imagine it kind of stinks. I made Trey leave. No, he's taking his armor off. He had to stretch it because it was getting tight. Okay. Diggy NP.
All right.
Probably not pee pit related, though. He's a shredder.
There's always a chance. All right. Our next pick from Mitty is Roto Drops. Which
sometimes I see a name and I think it's a thing in real life. Like it's like Roto Drops probably is something, and I'm right, they're eye drops. Roto is an eye drops for your eye irritation, which makes me wonder, is this a brand deal?
Hey, can we even talk about this? Oh, they're the best eye drops for stoners coming in from God of Sen.
Oh, I was always like a Visine guy, but yeah, like could you imagine? That's actually a good idea. Like, could you reach out to Nike and say, hey, I'll change my RuneScape username to Nike shoes are the best if you pay me like, I don't even know. Maybe they just cover your RuneScape stuff. I don't know if Nike shoes are the best. I haven't worn them in a long time. I don't think I can. I'm not cool enough, I don't think, these days to wear. Here I am. Anyways, we'll pay you not to, is what Zyra's is saying. Well, I don't know. Future sponsor for sure. Roto Drops, though. Again, one of these that you're just going to become a PVM-aholic once they are released into the world of PVMing and learning about all this fun group content that is to be had.
All right, let's move on to the final pick of the draft from Winter Split is Bella Lou 19.
Bella Lou 19. Joined our clan more recently. And again, I think this might be one of their first bingos on the scene, which is super exciting because this can be one of those things where you're just like, I'm obsessed. Can't not do it. I'm doing bingo all the time. I've signed up to my local community center, and I'm playing bingo with all the grandmas and grandpas out there. You just, sometimes, I don't know. I feel like when you do your bingo, it can just like open up like a whole different world of things. Because like one thing I learned last bingo was that there's TV channels for bingo. So you can really just like, I don't know, bingo. I'm just like, if you really like bingo, there's lots of different ways to really get bingo involved in your life, which is just, I think that's just neat.
Yeah. And that is all of the picks. That is the full draft.
You guys actually aren't going to draft me? I thought you guys were just joking. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. No, I'm going to walk. I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Wait, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm joking. So I guess anyone who hasn't, if you're not on in your team's chat or anything, just be patient. Our people are working on all of that. We'll get a list out of everything. We're kind of working in real time here. But yeah, that is the teams for the Bingo Reloaded, which I think almost means I can take this armor off. We're one step closer to taking this armor off, which is a good thing.
Where would you buy? I don't have to get into it. I was going to ask, where do you get buy that sort of stuff? But okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into the draft. This was a lot of fun. Again, we'll be doing this was just the rehearsal, so we'll be doing the real live draft. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's from a show. Let me think here. Give me that. Guy got jokes. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. I want to end. I'm trying to end with something funny.
No, we'll wait.
Anyways, guys, this was a great draft. I had a lot of fun. I'm getting hungry. It's about my dinner time. So we're gonna wrap up here. We're gonna wrap up here. But if you missed it or if you tuned in late, you can go on YouTube and watch it there. You can catch it from the beginning. Calvert saying, Dills, you're good at yapping. You should start a podcast. I think it's like my family's all chatterboxes. I talk to my aunt a lot, and I call her to ask her for something, and then you're wrapped up in like an hour long call. You don't even realize it sometimes. So it's the thing. But yeah, good luck on bingo. Really excited to see how everyone is going to be doing. Let us know what you like if you like these shows, or how things can improve. If you want me to cut back on some of my stories, I can do that. Mm-hmm. Okay, Trey, any last words before we shut her down?
Go Winter Wankers.
Go Winter. Now what is that in reference to again?
That's our team name.
Right now or for next one?
No, for this one. The
Wankers.
The Winters team. We're called the Yeah.
Oh, and that's where the good vibes are coming in, because you guys are all going to be having some wank sessions. Sorry. All right, guys. Again, thanks so much for tuning.
Okay.
Yep. No. Final last words.
I think we'll just do that on our own, and then that is what we'll just be in a good mood. I think is maybe, I don't know if we need to be doing it together. It's not really the kind of team building exercise that I'm going for.
Well, who knows? Things so much can develop as time goes on.
Oh, good. We have a closing song.
Lottie-dottie, I like to party, but not by myself though, I came with somebody. Me and Jeff like Jordan and Scotty, spend a lot of time with the Sheikhs and with the Saudis. You know,
guys, thanks again for listening.
Gifts coming like Ferraris and Jada got my DMs hot with bodies.
Hope this was not offensive.
Oh, you looking for me? I ain't hard to find, I'm easy to see.
Aw.
ain't hard to find them on your TV. I ain't hard to find them on your
Will Smith,
IG.
guys.
Somebody said you looking for me. I ain't hard to find them easy.
It's Will Smith. We would call it like a circle back or a throwback to a. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, everybody.
I ain't hard to
Love
find.
y'all. Thank you.
I ain't hard to find. You decided to instigate it, and now you got me, I'm motivated. Take a beat, I'm spitting heat, I'm on fire, incinerated. I'm way too calculated for me to ever get dominated. If I was you and I saw me, I see why you be aggravated. Took a lot, I'm back on top, y'all gon' have to get acclimated. Won't stop, my shit still hot, even though I won't get nominated. Personal life with my wife, mind your business is complicated. All that matters is the fact that I'm still getting compensated. Cash. I've been on my grind for a very long time. I've been on your mind for a very long time. Yeah, you got your life, but your life ain't like mine. Looking for me, you can find me where the lights shine.
Who?